Good morning. It's not turned out, guys, because it's only 6:20 in the morning, or 6:23 to be precise. 5:23 in the United Kingdom. Good morning, my friend. Ren. Hey. Hello. Hello. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. How did you know? Ah, that's kind of cute. He's just wished me happy birthday. Ah, thanks, mate. Keep the noise down. I've left the door open, the back door that goes out to his area and his door. All the neighbours will be in bed. Maybe I should shut it. You're gonna stay in here with me for a minute? Or do you want to go out? Go outside. Go on. Go back out. He's thinking, you've just let me in, and now you're fucking putting me outside. Now he's sat behind the door going, but he'll just make loads of noise. How are you doing, guys? You alright? Yeah? Protein drink. I've had a shave, can you tell? I made it to 50. Who would have thought that young lad that started Cop Talk when he was about 23 would be here 27 years later, still doing it? Just started as an hobby. I still run it as an hobby. That's why it's been successful, I think. Could have sold it a few times, you know. Would have made more than $1 million. 1.3 million back in 2000 maybe, something like that. But I had to work for them, and I would have had to ask for permission to do things on my own website. And they wanted to exploit and tap into the fan base. And they also wanted to exploit people that were really good with me that helped set up the website. Tommy Smith, for example. You know, they came over from New York. They flew me out to Sweden. They came over from New York and we had a little meeting there. And others as well. But I'm still here. Sometimes I think, was that the most ridiculous thing you ever did? Or was it the best thing you ever did? Do you know what I mean? You know when you struggle and you're like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to pay that fucking tax bill. You know, and you think, do you know what, if we just don't know, do you guys? But I love what I do, and I love you. I do, honestly. If you're one of them nice people that's watching my video. So I made it to 50. I'm very grateful to all of you that have left me messages, and I'm sure there'll be more today, and I'll do my best to reply to every single one, all right? I always try to do that. The last few days, I don't know, they've been a bit strange, really. It's a milestone, and tranquilo. I don't want to repeat the last word I said that begins with M. For some reason, it keeps triggering me. I'm pausing because I know that the next thing I'm going to say is going to make me upset. It's, well, just think about who gives you life. You know what I mean? Not so much that my mum, I'm just gonna wash the pots. It's not so much that my mum's not here. Well, obviously it is, but I don't mean like I'm not upset because she's not here to celebrate, so I don't want to celebrate anyway, really. But what I mean is, like, just makes you think that, well, if it weren't for my mum, I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? So you're grateful, aren't you? That's what's been on my mind all week. Come on, Duncan, get a grip of that, fuck's sake. But it takes two, you know, you need a dad as well. But my dad, my real dad, as you will know, if you've been around these parts for a long time, was never really in my life. I hadn't seen him for about 20 years, I don't even know if he's alive. Didn't play any part in my life. Didn't call him dad, called him by his first name. My dad, my stepdad, that brought me up from when I was about 6, whose surname I took. There's a great big picture of him just outside there. First thing you see when you come in my house. Because he was a senior police officer, it's a really good picture of him. In his uniform and that, you know what I mean, in a study and that. Well, he ended his life in 1993, same year Charlotte was born. So that's why I always talk about my mum, do you know what I mean? Like, not my dad, because I didn't have it. Well, I did have a dad, but do you know what I mean? Like, he was my dad, I called him dad, to me. But my mum, you know, that's the main thing. And I've just, like, this week just been thinking, you know, I won't be here, you know, I've enjoyed my life. I hope I enjoy another 50 fucking years. I doubt I will, but you never know. But, it's just been on my mind a lot. You know, thanks. Anyway, happy birthday. I had to get off my chest. I've got to tell someone. Can't tell my chick. Can't tell, you know, my kids, my family. Because then they'll all be like, oh, you alright? You know what I mean? You know I'm alright. Just grateful for being here. So, let's compose. Do you know what? There was no fucking milk for a cup of tea. There's no coffee. That's why I'm having a protein drink for breakfast. Right, listen, I want to give some shout outs to lovely people that supported me yesterday. I'm such a dickhead. Yeah, wear me out on my sleeve, me. Right, I do have an ass. Right, let's give some shout outs. I'll try and pull myself together. These are the, what they call, super thanks. This is the love art under the video, or videos. Happy 50th birthday tomorrow, Dunky. Safe trip to England, and you turn from Dunk Hefner to Where's Wally. That's Mr. Cam J on one of my evening debriefing last night. Thanks, Cam. He bought me a coffee. Steve Parker, thanks. Birthday drink, bud. Thank you, Steve. Nice one. Stephen Parker, 1585. How nice is that? David Coleman. David. He says, you're a top bloke, Dunk. Have a good time in England and a happy 50th. Pop this in the sherbet, kitty. There's enough there to get quite a few sherbets, my friend. Thank you, Dave. Watsy, my man. Happy last day being 49, bro. Make it a good one. You'll never be this young ever again. Eddie Cox Wilkins. He got me a coffee in there. Look, thanks. Nice one, Eddie. Top man. And I think I've done these ones, but it's Carl Russell, and Thomas Steen Hansen. Yeah, so I've done them. So they're my super thanks. And now we'll do the super chats. These are off the live streams. These are the live streams now. I did 2 yesterday. I'll be doing a live stream today about 4 o'clock this afternoon, maybe a bit earlier if I can. Look out for it. It'll be good to see you. A couple of hours maybe, because I'll be on my own then. Right, yesterday's streams, super chats. Jen, Daryl Kenchington, Carl LFC Russ, John Conway, John Carland. He said, get some steak for Remy. I'm going to get him some steak when I get back, because John Carland said I've got to get him some steak. He's never had steak before. I got some for Rodders once, but never Remy. Timo Annis, Copites of Anfield, Gareth Turner, John Conway, Steve Moser, Dean Hayes, Ben, Brother Ben as I call him, Alan Metcalf, and Marty Boy LFC. Thank you so much, guys. There is also, some people like to use Revolut or Monzo, which is in the video description, and I get that the same day. With those like YouTube, you get like 23rd the following month, and they take a bit of it, whereas Revolut and PayPal, Monzo, I get that the same day, but I don't understand how it works. Here we go, I think I've got it. David P last night. Dave, evening mate, get a coffee or something tomorrow. I've enjoyed the newsletters being back. Have a great one, mate. Cheers, Dave. Maybe I did that one yesterday, I can't remember, but I ain't got a problem giving people a shout out twice. I know I have some on PayPal. Oh, this is just people, that support my channel, get me a beer or a coffee. Like, seriously, it all goes in a kitty, and once a month it pays for everything, you know what I mean? Like, and if I go and do a newsletter or research papers in the cafe, it all adds up over a month, like, you know what I mean? And it's just people helping me. William Scanlon, get you and your chick a birthday drink on me, pal. How nice is that? That doesn't have a note with it. So if you've sent anything through PayPal, please comment and let me know, because I don't know what that one is. Mr. AB. So I'm not sure. Because sometimes it's the newsletter, sometimes it's the vids, whatever. But please let me know. It might be totally unrelated. Andrew Fryer, happy 50th birthday. Enjoy, YNWA. Yeah. And Jeff Potenga, I did that one the other day. Nice little read, thanks. He was buying me a coffee for the newsletter. So yeah, I really appreciate it, guys. I do. I don't think I've missed anyone off, have I? No, I don't think so. Right, so today's schedule, I am happy, I'm alright, by the way. It's just, I don't know, you get to 15, you think, well, a lot of things go through your mind, and I don't know, it's going to be great if it worked for my mum, I won't be here, would I? And she's just not here, so there's nothing on social media because it's too early. Nothing really. It's going to be a load of shite anyway if it was on social media, wouldn't it? You don't get much quality on social media. These aggregator accounts are taking off now though, aren't they, guys? There's fucking loads of them, isn't there? These are accounts that are created that just like repeat everything, if that makes sense. Like, so Fabrizio Romano says something, I'm not going to shout Mo Salah at this time of day. Fabrizio Romano puts something out, they quote it and then tag his name, instead of having the decency of reposting what he said, and that's so that they capitalise on it, engagement, farming engagement, and if they're monetised and they get replies, discussion, interaction, they earn money from it. Do you know what I mean? You could say, well, what's wrong with that? You've had a website for more than, I don't even know how long, 26 years. I'm in my 27th year, I think, right? So, well, before the website, it was a newsletter, and then it became a website. But you could argue, you say, well, you had adverts on your website and that. Well, yeah, but websites You know, when you do this stuff full time, like, it's fucking expensive. You got to pay. You got to pay for hosting this. It don't cost anything to open a Twitter account, an X account, and not only that, you try and do things right. So, like I say, if on X, on social media, you should in theory retweet, repost what that person's saying, but they don't. You know, and I don't know. I have a problem with that, to be honest with you. It's not right, but it's not my business, I guess. You know what I mean? It's nice, is that? All right. Why did I start? Oh yeah, I was just saying, wasn't I? The aggregator accounts. So much shit out there, man. It's unbelievable. That's why I need people like me to try and work it all out for you, to save you the fucking having to endure it all. I do think it drives you batshit crazy though. I think it's bad for your mental health. If you're a passionate red, because they can really get in your mind. Do you know what I mean? So if it's someone that's really pro FSG out, they're always going to be posting stuff, you know, that capitalizes on their viewpoint. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're subjected to something continually all the time, it can make you go, you know, I'm getting really angry with these American owners. Do you know what I mean? And then you've got the other lot, you know, the top reds that are FSG in, for example, and they're doing the other side of things. And if they're really making you convince everything's right and you've got the best ownership, then the FSG people, they're going to get really on your nerves. You're like, will you shoot your fuck? Do you know what I mean? And it just drives you mental. And then, of course, when the transfer window's open, or even all year round, you're getting someone saying this is happening and someone saying this isn't happening. And it's like, what? So you're confused. I cannot explain to you, cannot stress enough how you should avoid it. If you can. If you can handle it, fine. Maybe it's because I'm older, and maybe because I read it all day, every hour throughout the day I'm awake for you guys. Maybe if you just casually drop in and out, maybe it's all right. Maybe it's me that's just like, oh my God, do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's very toxic on there though. You know, anyway, you make your own decisions, you know what I'm saying? But I find when I avoid it, it's supporting Liverpool's a lot more enjoyable. So today, I'll be leaving for the airport in about, I don't know, 30 minutes. I'm going to take care of my boy. He's still out there looking at me. Oh, he's making me feel bad. Come on, but please don't make a big noise. That's quite funny because there's some Spanish bloke in the street shouting. Can you hear him? And some Spanish chick. Oh, they had to be a woman. They're not shouting, they're just Spanish. Right, so yeah, half an hour from now I'm off to the airport. I will probably do something at the airport. Might go live, might type up a newsletter, I'll do something because I'm going to be there early. When I get to Newcastle, if I get to Newcastle, all right, I'm going to meet my mate. He used to own the radio station out here. I used to do a Saturday sports show with two friends. Oh, I used to love doing that. You're on FM radio, local radio. And my two friends, that's how I got to know them. They did the sports show together. And then the owner of the station was aware of me and Cop Talk, and you know, I'd done well for myself with everything. And he invited me down one day and, you know, would you like to get involved with us? We'd love to have you on board, kind of thing. We just became good friends, and I hadn't seen him for a while. He lives in England now. So, yeah, he's going to meet me this afternoon, just for an hour, just for a cup of coffee or something, you know what I mean? Won't be going on lash today. Needs to be fresh for this evening. He's hoovering now. He's a taxi driver. I think that's who it is. He'll have just got back from his shift. He'll have finished, so he's hoovering his car. So yeah, I'll see him for a bit this afternoon. Then I'm going to go live with you guys about 4 o'clock, maybe 3. I'd like to do it at 3, to be honest. But it depends how long I am with him. And then in the evening, I'll be meeting my chick. She's coming to the hotel, obviously. Stay with me a couple of nights. We're going to go for a bite to eat. And then we're going to go and watch a movie in the cinema. Tomorrow, I can't wait. Do you know what? Tomorrow, I'm going out tomorrow in Newcastle City Centre. For a little walk around the old pubs and that. Not the trendy fucking bars and all that. No, with the young uns and that. No. Put me in a little dingy pub. With horse racing on, football, pool table. Loads of characters, as Brendan Rodgers would say, characters. Looking forward to that. And Sunday, I'm going to go down to my hometown, Scarborough. She'll drive me down a couple of hours. I'd rather go on train, to be honest. And then I'm going to meet my family, spend my week there with the family. And then next weekend, he's got his ballers for me. Next weekend, I'm going to York. We're going to York, me and her, for a bit, so. And then I'll be back, all being well, Monday the 23rd, all right? I spoke to Harry last night, my grandson. Some of you might have been on the live stream. And I don't know how this came up in conversation. But do you know what? Do you remember he was a Man City fan? He had a Man City kit. His mates had Man City kits. He's at the academy for Scarborough. He's banging goals in left, right and centre, is the lad. Even he's number 3. What's he banging goals in for? Anyway, he's doing really well. But he was a Man City fan. You know what I'm saying? His dad's Sunderland. It's allowed. It's where he's from. All right? And Charlotte is Liverpool. My daughter's Liverpool, obviously. Imagine being brought up in my household, you know what I mean, as a kid. And but he's Man City. Now, yesterday, he had to go to A&E yesterday. His mum messaged me, Charlotte. She messaged me and said, we're at A&E. He's fallen over. I'm hoping he hasn't broke his arm or something. He's all right. An X-ray said he hadn't. And she said, by the way, he got me to order him a Liverpool shirt. Or he said to me, I've met in a Liverpool kit, Grandad or something. I was like, what? And then Charlotte said, yeah, he wanted the Liverpool kit. So, looks like we did it. But it gets better. I said, why don't we get him get him on YouTube and that, right? Because he's been on here before. Some of you will have seen him in that Man City kit. Do you remember I was going to put him in a bin on Scarborough Seafront because he had that City kit on? He said Liverpool are trash, do you remember? Anyway, so, cut a long story short, me and my grandson Harry, he's 8, right? We're having a business meeting this week. Yeah, we're having a business meeting this week. I said, what about launching a new YouTube channel? For him, I mean, we could put videos on here, you know what I mean? Some people say, yeah, cop kids, that kind of thing. But I think he wants to be a bit more than, like addressed as a kid. And, so we could put him on here, but I want him to start his own YouTube channel, and you can, under 13, if it's supervised, as long as it's got to be my channel, but he's, you know what I mean? And he's up for it. And I said, well, we'll work it out. I'll give you something, I'll pay you to do it. So he messaged me last night and he says, please can I have cash? Because he's going to do it. I said, we'll have a business meeting, we'll negotiate. He should have been on the live stream, it was very funny. Please can I have cash, but maybe 1 pack of football cards, maybe. And then he's put, I'm nervous. I want to do it, by the way, bro. And then his mum said, all night he was going on about it. Do you know what I mean? Launching his own thing and, he's going to do his own Liverpool thing. Now, you imagine if he did that for 27 years, if that's the start of it now, at 8 years of age. And I would absolutely love it, just love it, like Kevin Keegan, love it, if in the future, if I'm not around, you know what I mean by that Harry was still doing it. How nice would that be? So I'm hoping that you lovely people, I know you will, all the nice people that are watching, I know you'll subscribe to his new channel when we do it. But I need a name for it. So if you can come up with it, we don't want cop kids, because I think that, I used to have cop kids on Cop Talk on the website. My cousin used to do it. She's a fully grown woman now with 3 kids of her own. But we need to come, I don't want cop kids, it's got to be something to do with Liverpool. It's got to be cop or red or something, do you know what I mean? I think we had cop kids. We had red alert. Because even though he's 8, they're not 8 at school, are they? They're like fucking 15-year-olds now, aren't they? But have a think about it. I'm hoping to see him, well, I will see him this week, but I'm hoping to film the business meeting, the first business, because it's to him, it's serious business. Do you know what I mean? Look, if Gareth Turner, right, and Miserable Martin can set up YouTube channels, fucking Harry can do one, fucking hell, you know what I'm saying? Right, I need to get going. Have a think about it. Listen, thank you ever so much for all the birthday wishes. Thanks for buying me a birthday drink, whatever, do you know what I mean? Thanks for watching if you're here for the right reasons, you know what I mean? I really do appreciate you guys. And I bet you'll be glad when I'm back and not talking about this fucking birthday anymore. It feels like it's dragged on forever. But you have to tell people, do you know what I mean? Like, because sometimes you get new subscribers, you've got to repeat yourself, you know what I'm saying? Just saying. Right, I'm off. Thanks ever so much, guys. Hopefully touch base with you when I get to the airport. If not, this afternoon, look for me around 4 o'clock, something like that, right? If you appreciated this video, please thumbs up the video, all right? Drop me a comment, anything to do with LFC. If you've got any suggestions, what we could call Harry's little Liverpool channel. He'll be a nervous wreck, but we'll help him, won't we? And if you want to buy me a beer for my birthday, because I'm going out on Lash tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon. Can't wait for that. Then you can use the super thanks button on here, all right? Although technically I don't get that till October 23rd. So if you want me to get absolutely wankered, get in the video description, Monzo, Revolut, PayPal, whatever. Oh, give a fucking drink. I wish you were coming with me. Saturday, December 14th in Birmingham, we're having a little meet up. You're more than welcome to come. You are. If you're interested in that, email support@coptalk.com. That's Charlotte, my daughter, and she'll add you to the list. We've got to have a list of names and we've got to know who's coming and stuff like that for the venue, you know. It's nothing fancy or out like that. There won't even be a packet of crisps for you. I might buy you a beer. Yeah. But what was I say? It's a get together. Just like sit down at a few tables and have a drink and just, oh, you're fucking, yeah, is it you? Ah, right, you cheeky little fucker, I remember that. Do you know what I mean? So it's something like that. All right, guys, right, I better go. Wish me well. Thank you for watching.